People in the Northeast are still digging out, cleaning up from that monster blizzard over the weekend. While the weather forecast seems to be improving, it will be a long road to recovery. Travel bans are in place and schools are still closed across several states where that storm dumped 3 feet of snow. Still, millions are trying to get back to work, and close to 100,000 homes and businesses, mostly in Massachusetts, are without power tonight. The storm is being blamed for at least 15 deaths in that region, and there is a new concern. Forecasters say rain and warmer temperatures are moving into the region, which could begin melting some snow, adding weight to snow that's already piled up on roofs. That poses the danger of collapse.
And when we look to the Northeast, they did get the rain over the last few hours, and then behind that is more snow. So it's going to be a situation where it's coming and going, and now the heaviest snow is north of the Great Lakes in Canada and Nova Scotia. For us, this system that came through Friday is still causing a few problems here in Arizona, but nothing like the East Coast. Grapevine's open, and the weather's just great. We're going to be warming things up into the low 70s by the weekend. So our frost advisory, sensitive plants, if you have any in February, bring them in. Lows between 30 and 34 in the overnight period. Tehachapi, we're live with sunset 41, winds are northwest, but they're not that bad. And remember, be careful driving out 58 because of that accident. We'll have more on that later on. All right, we're at 60 still and 60 in Wasco. So today's highs just topping the 60-degree mark in some spots. Pretty soon, a 10-degree warm-up by Friday, and I think you'll enjoy that. Our winds are dead flat here, and even in the deserts and mountains, it's not very windy at all. So what do we have to show you? Well, highs today, not bad. 59 for San Diego, 63 in LA, and 63 in the San Francisco area. That low under our logo is going to stay over there. This high is just going to strengthen and amplify the heat. And if you're going down to the Southland this weekend, some of the interior areas could hit 80. We're going to be in the low 70s. However, more action coming our way, we think, by the time we get to that February 22nd, 23rd time frame. And we could see more rain and snow coming into the mountains and affecting the weather for the tail end of the month, and hopefully with more rain and snow. We do need that. A few clouds near Porterville, and that's all we can find. And future radar keeps everything east and everything north. So we stay high and dry all the way through the weekend. Your forecast for tomorrow, 60 in the city in San Francisco, 48 Yosemite, 62 in Fresno, and a 44 for Lake Tahoe. And traveling down south, gorgeous weather, low 60s along most of these areas, 60 in Pismo. And as we go further south, upper 60s from Los Angeles to Disneyland areas, Palm Springs, upper 60s, 64 for San Diego. So the gradual warm-up is on, and tomorrow we should top 60 in all of our cities with overnight lows just close to freezing. So yeah, it'll be a frost on the grass issue tomorrow as you're driving around, and if you have your car parked outside, you'll do a little scraping maybe. 57 for Glenville, 60 at the lake, 49 for Tehachapi, and then Tehachapi could hit 60 by Friday as well. So we're always looking toward the weekend for you, and it does look good. Desert regions, upper 50s to low 60s, and not very windy at all. So don't forget about Valentine's Day. That's on Thursday, right? Yeah, upper 60s, low 70s by the weekend. Isn't that something? And even for the Kern River Valley, it'll be nice and warm. Temperatures rebounding to 70 by Saturday. And if you are a mountain dweller, overnight lows won't be as cold as they have been.
A dweller?
Good.
Dweller.
Mountain dweller.
Person type thing. Yes.
Okay, thanks.
All right, Colin.
Okay.